Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Team Leader Capacity Building, Episode 7 Competencies and Values. Let's review a little bit. So, the objectives are to understand our core as an organization, our role as team leaders, to get the knowledge and the skills to be the best team leader, and to become experts in team management. So the topic that we're going to see today is competencies and values. And here I wanted to start with a setting of expectations, which is this is going to be kind of a very full of information episode because we really need to understand the competencies that we are going to be enabling our members to develop and the values that drive our organization. So let's start by the very basic first introduction of what they are. So the ISAC competencies, we have two. The mind competence, which is the core competencies, and also the hand, which are the functional skills. These are the only two competencies that we have as ISAC, and each one of them is also having a lot of sub-items that we're going to be seeing in depth. So basically the core competencies is everything that's the mind, and the hand competencies is everything that is functional. In the values, in the ISAC values, we have 6 ISAC values that we believe that every ISACer has to live their life by, and that actually we learn how to do it through the experience of ISAC. So we have striving for excellence, demonstrating integrity, enjoying participation, acting sustainably, activating leadership, and living diversity. So these are the ISAC values that we really need to understand that every member has to reflect. So let's go one by one, and let's start with the values. In the ISAC values, the first one, and my favorite one actually, is striving for excellence. So in this value, we continuously improve through creativity and innovation. We strive to deliver the highest quality performance in everything we do. Basically, what it says is that every single action that we take, we're going to strive to do it the best we can. So even if it's like the simplest action, even if it is just sending an email, even if it is just calling an applicant, we will strive to make it the best call and the best email that we ever had. So this is the way that we actually live this value, doing the best we can in every single action. Some examples of how we live this value is to encourage each other to be better in everything we do and to appreciate feedback and put it into actions. So on the first hand, we are pushing our fellow members, our team leaders, our VPs to be the best they can in everything they do, but also we are appreciating the feedback that we are given and we put into actions this feedback so that we can improve. Acting sustainably. This is very crucial value for us to be sustainable in the organization and continue the existence of ISAC. So we act in a sustainable way for our organization and society. It's not only for ISAC, but also for the world. So we need to act sustainably every single day. Our decisions take into account the needs of the future generations. So why does this drawing have the leaves, the time, and the money? Because it's not only acting sustainably, thinking about the sustainability of the planet, which may, of course, it's there, it's the leaf. But it's also because we need to be sustainable in time. That's why the clock is there. We need to ensure the future generations of ISAC. How? By ensuring the know-how being transmitted, by ensuring the information being transmitted, by ensuring the tools are being transmitted, by ensuring that all the results and all the historical data that we have is being transmitted. And lastly, the financial part. Of course, we need to be financially sustainable in order to ensure the existence of the organization, the existence of our entities. So this is why the Acting Sustainably has these 3 drawings, and I really wanted to emphasize on it because it's not only about the environment. Some examples: we manage our resources to live the best conditions for the future in our entity, in our function, in ISAC in Morocco. And we support each other and we build from what was done. So this point is important also. We support each other and build from what was done. What does it mean? We work with the people that were before us to actually ensure the transition of that information, and we respect what they did and we build on top of it, and we also ensure that the next generations are going to have everything they need. Living diversity. This is a very beautiful value that we have. So we actively learn from different ways of life and opinions represented in the multicultural environment that we have in the organization. We act inclusively, respecting and actively encouraging the contribution of each member. It means basically that we respect every single point of view, regardless from where it comes from, regardless of who was the person giving this point of view, who was the person giving this opinion. We respect every single opinion, we respect every single belief in every member. So how are the examples of this value? We interact with members from a large range of countries and territories, international conferences, and we live the cross-cultural exchange experiences. Of course, this is the most easy to see, maybe, value, because in IASEC we're working with other entities all the time, even by IR. By assuring our results, we need to be in contact with other countries, with other religions, with other cultures, and with other languages, maybe even. And we also live this in the international conferences that we have and in the cross-cultural exchange experiences that we have. And also, we partner with organizations that are open to multicultural experiences. What does this mean? That, of course, we're going to be allied with the organizations that also live diversity and that also respect this. We're not going to be partnering with an organization that is against this. Activating leadership, this is also one of my favorites. We lead by example and inspire leadership through actions and results. So what does this mean? We actually lead by example through actions. It's not that I'm activating leadership because I'm empowering the members only or I'm educating the members only. I have to be the best I can. That's how I activate leadership. I have to lead by example. I have to take action in order to activate leadership. So what we're saying is, if you don't work on yourself, if you don't lead by example, if you don't act, if you don't perform, then you are not leading by example and you are not activating leadership. And you're not having this value. So this is taking responsibility for developing the leadership potential in others as well. So if we see that someone is not actually developing their potential fully, we take the responsibility to empower them to do so. So how do we do this? We encourage and delegate responsibilities to our new members. We trust them and we delegate these responsibilities to them. We empower the members to deliver the exchange experiences, and we inspire actions in others by being role models. Demonstrating integrity. This is a very important value as well. We are consistent and transparent in our decisions. We fulfill our commitments and conduct ourselves in a way aligned with what we envision. It means that what we say, we do. So if we make a promise, we do it. If we say that we are living ISAC and we are respecting its values, we actually respect their values, and we actually drive each action through its values. So we are demonstrating integrity in every action, conversation, etc. So we communicate openly with all stakeholders. This is a way of demonstrating integrity. We are not lying. We are not hiding anything. We are very open and honest about what we do and how we do it. And our actions back up our words. We fulfill our responsibilities and promises. As I said, what we say, we do. And lastly, enjoying participation. We create a dynamic and welcoming environment through the active and enthusiastic participation of individuals. We enjoy being involved in ISAC. So we actually enjoy every single moment that we are sharing with the team, that we are sharing at local conferences. We actually create this dynamic environment, and we are always striving to share with others the work that we do. So we can actually make other people also enjoy the work that we're doing. So some examples of this is we recognize the contribution of members and we encourage them to be their best. And we celebrate our victories by sharing our accomplishments. So we are recognizing what every other single member are doing, and we are celebrating their accomplishments, but are also sharing with others our victories. So those were the ISAC values, guys. I hope they were clear. So now let's get to the competencies. This is going to be also full of information. So just so you know, you can pause, go get a tea and come back. So the core competencies, which is the mind competencies, this is basically focused on what you think, your thoughts, your logic, your basis. Okay, so these core competencies are embedded in every action that you do. And which are the competencies? Agility, growth, empathy, and eagerness. Each one of these competencies need to be embedded in everything you do. And each one of them is also divided into, if we are working like in a perspective of business leader or people leader, like managing people or managing business. So I will tell you guys each one of them so we can review them. So agility. As a business leader, it means being resilient. It means driving the business results with flexibility and adaptability at the desired pace. So we are agile to take decisions and we're flexible to the challenges that we face. So in a business, we are resilient, we are adapting our work, and we are being very agile in this adaptation. Now, as a people leader, it means setting the pace. It means engaging and inspiring people to be fast, flexible, and determined in everything they do. So if we're a team leader, we are setting the pace of our team. We're setting the pace of our members so that they can actually act in a flexible way and an agile way. In growth, as a business leader, we are data savvy. We analyze and infer the business results for a short and long-term improvement of the business performance. We base our decisions, we base our opinions in the data, in the things that happened, in the results we have, in the current state, and we try to strive for a long-term and short-term improvement. Now, as a people leader, it means improving continuously, engaging and empowering our people, but while shaping the behavior for continuous improvement. So as a team leader, as a people leader, you need to be making your people improve continuously, engaging them so that they can shape their behavior and always be in improving, and growing. In empathy, as a business leader, it means being customer obsessed, engaging with peers and put customers' needs above your own for a quality customer experience. It's being empathetic with the customer, basically. So we understand our customer, we put the customer first, and we adapt for them. As a people leader, it means integrating and including. You connect the people to be united despite diversity. We are empathetic despite the diversity of our people, of our teams, and we are empathetic despite every single different opinion that may arise. Eagerness, the last one. As a business leader, we drive achievement. You are always willing to grow the business. So you are eager to grow this business all the time. And as a people leader, it means sparking ambition. You communicate your ambition to empower people to move with you and strive for the same ambition. As a team leader, you need to put your team all together to work towards the same ambition and to spark this eagerness in them. So those are basically the main competencies, guys, in a business leader perspective and in a people leader perspective. Now, each one also has different levels. As a team leader and as members, we will have people that are in a level 0. Or even like in the ground. So we need to help them move from level 0 to level 0 and to level 1. So here I put some examples for each one of the competencies in each one of the perspectives, in the business leader perspective and the people leader perspective. But you can also find this in the competence stack. So I will just go through them just to show you the examples that we have, but I will not read them because it's going to be too long if not. You have each one what it means. So I will give you this example. In agility, in resilient, in level 0, it means being flexible and open to abrupt changes and uncertainty to strive for the goals and ambitions set. Now, how do we move to level 1? It's not only about being flexible and open. Now it's about being positive. And it's not about only striving for the goals and the ambition set and being flexible about this, but it's also seeking clarity during this uncertainty and finding the solutions. So it's not only I strive for this ambition, but I find solutions, action solutions. So this is how actually each level 0 goes to level 1 in each case. So we have growth for data savvy and for improving continuously, for empathy, and for eagerness. Remember that you guys are going to have this booklet so you can check each one of the levels. So I put just level 0 and 1 because we are working with team members. So let's go to the hand competencies, the functional skills. So this is what you do. This is basically strength, movement, and action. This is what we do every day. So it's totally related to the functional part, to our functions. So we have marketing, sales, finance, talent management, operations, and information management. In each one of these, we also have 2 competencies that we are striving to develop. In marketing, we have insights and championing the customer. In talent management, we have insights and championing the member. In operations, we have business acumen and championing the customer. In sales, effective communication and relationship building. In finance, uncompromising integrity and long-term strategic vision. And information management, curiosity and resilience, and process orientation. So in each one of these, we're also developing skills and competencies. So we're going to have in each one, what does each one mean? The insights, what does it mean? Championing the customer, what does it mean, etc. So in marketing, to actually develop insights means sitting at the heart of marketing and playing an essential role in developing and using deep insights to create marketing strategies. Championing the customer means to sitting in the heart of marketer's role and uniting the organization to meet the customer needs. So actually, Each one of the competencies is adapted directly to the functional skill that's being developed. So as I said, guys, if I read each one, it's going to be kind of long. But the important thing is that you understand that each function will help you develop certain competencies. So if you're in marketing, you will be able to develop insights and championing the customer. And if you are in talent management, insights and championing the member. And if you're not developing these competencies, maybe you need to take action to actually start developing them and learn how to do so. So the first step will be, okay, which is my function? What are the competencies that I'm supposed to develop here? And what are the competencies that I want in the future? So if you're a team leader, okay, next, maybe you will apply to VP. Which one of these competencies would you like to develop? And maybe these can help you decide. Or if your team member is lost at the end of the experience, they don't know if to apply to team leader or not, you can help them as well here. Okay, what are the things that you want to develop? Okay, operations can give you this, finance can give you this. So this is the main thing. And then you can go inside the booklet and read exactly each one of the competencies and what they mean. So to finalize this very long episode this time, some tips and tricks. So provide the materials and tools for your members to develop the ISEC competencies and to level up. Understand which level your people have and help them level up by providing the materials. Lead by example, guys. This is crucial. Lead by example and always strive for your development to inspire your members. It is very basic. If you're a team leader, you're dealing with people. Whatever you do is what your members will do. And this is very basic. If a VP is doing A, his team leader is going to do A. And the members are going to do A. If you as a team leader want to move your members towards a different attitude, towards a different behavior, and what you want them to move from A to B, then you have to do it first. And you have to lead by example. Establish the points of development in the first one-to-one in the personal development plan to be able to track it monthly. So in the building phase, when you have the first one-to-one, try to go through the competencies, like, hello, what are the things you want to develop, so that then you can track and help them do it, and establish clear actions for this development. So as a checklist, so that you guys don't get lost in all of this, understand each ISEC value and competence. Assess your own competence level and determine a plan for your own development. Assess your members' competence level and arrange a plan for them for their development. Review and track the development monthly in each one-to-one. Provide development spaces in team meetings and entity touchpoints, and recognize your members based on the ISEC values. So this was all, guys. You can find more information in the Clarity of Who booklet, and that was all for this episode. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, you can approach me, and I'm sorry it was kind of long, but it was very, very important information to deliver. So I hope you liked it.